Tennis originated in France during the 12th century, initially played with the palm of the hand. Modern tennis rackets are made of graphite, carbon fiber, or other lightweight metals. Before balls, players used to hit other objects like wooden blocks or even apples in primitive tennis. The word tennis comes from the French word tenez, which means to hold or receive. The fastest serve ever recorded was 263.4 km per hour, 163.7 miles per hour, by Samuel Graf in 2012. Only two women have completed a Golden Slam, Steffi Graf and Serena Williams. Wimbledon's strict dress code requires players to wear almost entirely white. The longest tennis match took over 11 hours, spanning 3 days at Wimbledon in 2010. Tennis was once an Olympic sport, removed in 1924, but reinstated in 1988. A love score in tennis possibly comes from the French word lerf, meaning egg, zero in shape. Tennis balls were originally white, but changed to yellow in the 1970s for better TV visibility. Wimbledon has a special breed of hawk named Rufus to deter pigeons from the courts. The first Wimbledon took place in 1877 and only featured a men's singles event. A tennis ball is made of rubber and covered with felt material. The US Open is the only Grand Slam with tie-breakers in every set. Rod Laver is the only player to win all Grand Slams in a single year twice, in 1962 and 1969. Grand Slam tournaments are played on different surfaces: grass, clay, and hard court. The term deuce in tennis is from the French word deux, meaning 2 points are needed to win. A let in tennis is when a served ball touches the net but still lands in the service box. The iconic yellow tennis ball color was adopted in 1972 for better visibility on TV. Early tennis balls were made of leather and stuffed with wool or hair. Martina Navratilova holds the record for most Wimbledon titles at 20, including singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. Players can challenge a call using Hawk-Eye technology, which uses multiple cameras for accuracy. The French Open's surface is made of crushed brick, giving it its iconic red clay look. In tennis, an ace is a serve that isn't touched by the opponent and scores a point. Serve and volley is a tennis style where players rush the net immediately after serving. A tennis court's dimensions have remained largely unchanged since the 1800s. Tennis was called sphairistique or ball playing in ancient Greece. Tiebreakers were introduced in the 1970s to avoid excessively long matches. A bagel in tennis lingo means a set ended with a score of 6-0. The US Open switched to hard courts from grass in 1978. The Australian Open used to be held in December, but moved to January in 1987. Jimmy Connors is the only player to have won the US Open on 3 different surfaces: grass, clay, and hard court. Professional tennis players can serve at speeds over 200 km per hour, 124 miles per hour. The Davis Cup started in 1900 as a competition between the USA and Great Britain. The string tension of a tennis racket can greatly influence play style and shot precision. Advantage in tennis is called after deuce and means the next point can win the game for the player. Professional players often travel with multiple rackets, sometimes having different tension settings. Grass courts tend to favor fast servers and big hitters due to the ball's low bounce. A golden set is when a player wins a set without losing a single point. Yaroslava Shvedova achieved it in 2012. Billie Jean King founded the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, in 1973. The net's height at the center of a tennis court is 36 inches, and it's 42 inches at the posts. The longest rally in professional tennis lasted 643 shots in a 1984 Davis Cup match. The tennis scoring system is believed to be based on the clock face, counting by quarters, 15, 30, 45, but 40 for simplicity. Spin affects the ball with topspin pulling it down and slice causing it to skid and stay low. No man's land in tennis refers to the area between the baseline and service line, a challenging place to return balls from. A tennis match's length has no upper limit, leading to some games lasting several hours. Early tennis rackets were primarily made of wood and lacked the modern stringing patterns we see today. In 1968, the Open era began, allowing professionals to compete with amateurs in Grand Slam tournaments for the first time. In tennis doubles, communication is key, so partners often have signals to coordinate serves and net plays without speaking.